There are stories in the Bible that are told when you're a child, but as soon as you're a grown-up, they no longer seem to show up. I guess grown-ups don't like action and they find no satisfaction in these famous children's stories. Do they think they are too boring? How about David and Goliath? There a stone took down a giant. Orphan Jonah fled by sail, but was followed by a veil. And Noah's Ark, let's not forget, a flood from God is kind of event. Daniel and the lions, this ain't God is story. Did not in our superhero substance while he cut his hair. Lots of dollar when the topic all the blood caused the fall of Jericho. Zero more freedom, I rest of the show. So let's go back to the basics.
Wow! Oh, what, that's supposed to be recording?
What? Episode 1, Noah and the Ark.
Just say boat.
The Bible says Ark. Hello, boys and girls. My name is Professor Theo Von Zeitreise, the famed historian and world traveler. You may remember me from my most famous works such as Professor Theo Von Zeitreise's Guide to the History of Hoofed Animals, or the kid favorite, Professor Theo Von Zeitreise's Guide to the History of Vegetables.
Well, I love the vegetable one. It fixed the wobble on my desk legs.
Goober! Children, I want you to meet Goober, my very trusted lab assistant.
I mostly just mop the floors since he won't let me touch anything.
And yet, even then, you still manage to break things. It's uncanny.
Why, Professor, that's the sweetest thing you've said all week.
That wasn't a... it's not important. We are here to discuss my latest invention with the children.
Oh, you mean your time machine?
Goober, not yet. I have a whole spiel I was going to say to them first about me being a historian and traveling the world and already seeing everything there is to see, but that I had invented a way to see history all over again by traveling throughout time.
Oh, my fault. Hopefully you've already told them about visiting the greatest adventure stories first.
That is part of my spiel. I haven't told them anything yet.
Oops. Okay, my mouth is zipped. No more words are coming out.
Thank you, Goober. Okay, so where were we? So you may have been asking yourself, Professor, there are so many adventures throughout history. Which ones will you visit? Well, that is a great question, and my answer is that there is a special book that contains many of the greatest adventures of humankind in one place. Do you know which book that is?
Is it your vegetable book?
Goober!
I'm sorry. My bad.
It's actually the Bible. Yes, the Bible is filled with some of the greatest adventures known to man. Everything from epic battles to legendary leaders, men with superhuman strength, to even love stories. These can all be found throughout the Bible. Goober, you can unzip your mouth when you speak.
So, phew, thanks. Professor, I thought the Bible was just about commandments and prayer and stuff.
Goober, did you not learn these stories when going to Sunday school as a child?
Well, I never went to church as a kid.
Open Einstein. Goober, that is it. I've been wondering where we should start in our time-traveling adventures. Why don't we visit all of those stories that you missed from Sunday school? We can call it Back to the Basics. And I know exactly the adventure that we should visit first.
And what adventure is that?
An adventure that involves the greatest flood known to man, the only person who was prepared for it, and his ability to save the entire animal ecosystem from total devastation. This person was none other than Noah.
Hey, I've heard of Noah. That's actually in the Bible?
Let us go find out. To the time machine. Now, this time machine will not only transport us back in time, but it also has the ability to transform. Aha! You see, with this time machine, we can become anything we want, and whether it be an animal, a tree, or even an insect. This is important for us to be able to blend in and not be detected while back in time.
I can't wait to meet Noah and shake his hand.
But Einstein! I almost forgot. Children, this is the most important thing. To remember, we must never, never exit the time machine. If so, we risk creating a tear in the very fabric of time itself. The destruction of the entire universe could be at stake. Now, I have already pre-calculated the time machine to automatically take us to a time shortly before the flood. But before we go, I'd like to discuss some of the adversities that we may face.
What does this green button do?
Wait, Goober! We aren't ready!
Where are we?
Goober, we have just become the first people to successfully travel through time! Haha! I can't believe it worked!
What? You mean you hadn't done this before?
The theory was sound!
We could have died!
Come, Goober, let's not dwell upon the past. We are here. By my calculations, it should be right before the great flood arrives. We must find our way to the Ark. By now, Noah would most likely be remarkably close to finishing it. So that we blend in, we will disguise our time machine as a species of large bird called the dunce bird that went extinct in the time of the Great Flood. Its large head made it impossible to fly, and its skinny legs couldn't support the weight. Instead, it used its head and wings to essentially crawl everywhere. It made for easy prey and had nowhere to go when the flood hit. So sad. Let us be off. We should be approaching the Ark. What do you see?
Well, I see a whole lot of trees, but I don't see an ark. Also, what's an ark?
It's hard to miss. It is a gigantic boat.
Why didn't you just say boat then? I know what a boat is. Who calls a boat an ark?
Because this story is about Noah and his Ark. Oh dear me, it looks like we've encountered a female dance bird. This could be an issue.
Hey, Professor, I think I see a man over there.
Not now, Goober. I'm attempting to maneuver us away from this female.
He looks sad. I wonder what's
The
wrong.
female dance bird is much larger and stronger than the male version, apparently. We have never seen a female skeleton.
I'll be right back.
I'm concentrating, Goober. She has us pinned. What a clever bird.
Hey! Whoa! Hey! Who goes there? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. My name is Goober, and I'm just searching for a guy named Noah.
Are you here to mock him like everyone else?
Well, of course not. I'm here to cheer him on. He's doing what God asked him to do, even when it means he might be made fun of by those around him. That takes courage, and I could learn a lot from a man like that.
Courage, you say? Sometimes it doesn't feel like courage. Sometimes Noah doubts himself. God has told him that there will be a flood so great that it will swallow everything in sight. Yet, nothing like that has ever happened. So maybe he heard wrong.
Goober, there is a man who looks just like you in this time period. Goober? Oh no.
Look, I'm not supposed to talk to people in this time zone. I'm not sure why, but it's probably because you guys are like Eastern time zone and we're like Central time zone, so there's a disconnect. But I think it's okay if I tell you this.
Oh dear, the female dance bird has been trapped inside. I can't get to Goober. Where's my Bible? Hopefully we don't change the past.
I've always heard that God only gives you what you can handle, but I think there's more to it than that. I think sometimes God gives you a project that is so big that you can't handle it alone and that you need to bring in those around you to help accomplish it. For Noah, it sounds like he's trying to go at it alone when I know he's got an entire family that is more than willing to help him carry the load.
Oh, I hope these words don't change.
Goober, those were just the words I needed to hear. I've been holding most of this inside and attempting to do much of this alone. No more. I've got a family around me, and now I've got a new friend standing in front of me.
Well, I am so sorry. Where's your friend? I didn't introduce myself to him.
Why, it's you, Goober. Let me introduce myself. I am Noah.
Oh no. My professor has strict orders for me not to shake your hand.
Then let's not shake hands. Let's hug.
Goober, no! Let me go! What have we done? No! Oh, we will mess up the time continuum. We will ruin everything.
Come now, Goober, and help me finish this arc, whatever that means.
An arc? Well, that's just a fancy way of saying boat.
It is? Why didn't God just tell me it's a boat then? Maybe it's because he knew I needed to bring in another person like you. What a mighty God we have, Goober. Come, let us finish this boat.
Oh dear.
Yeah, here we go. I'm helping Noah, building a boat that's called an ark, and then we'll show ya. Squirrel! I saw a squirrel. Do we need a squirrel? We already have two? Okay, my bad. They gave me a hammer, but I hit his finger. They took it back from me, so I supervise now. Squirrel! Wait, my bad. False alarm. We already have two squirrels. Carry on, folks.
Oh dear, oh no! He's helping Noah. I need this bird to move away so I can go.
Rat! I see a rat! Wait, never mind. It's the same squirrel. It's got a fluffy tail, not a creepy rat tail.
I'm watching Goober. He needs to sit down. Don't touch a thing and wait for me so we can get out.
Kitty cat! Do we need a kitty cat? We do! Yay, I'll get it! I'm helping! Ben. Oh, hey, little buddy, do you need some hugs too?
The animals coming in pairs of two. 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 The animals coming in pairs of two.
So here we go.
Oh dear, oh no.
I'm helping Noah.
He's helping Noah.
Building a boat and having a ball.
I hope these words don't change at all.
The animals coming in pairs of two.
The pairs of two, these words stay true.
Now Noah's Ark is almost done. Here comes the storms, there goes the sun. Welcome to the Ark. That's a boat. Squirrel!
The ark is complete, and 2 of every animal is on board. I couldn't have done it without my family and our new friend, Goober. It's beginning to rain, so quickly we must all board the ark before the flood arrives. Goober? Goober? Where's Goober?
Professor, where are you?
Over here, Goober, quickly! We must leave this time!
How do I get in? I can't fit.
But Einstein, why didn't I think of this before? I could have enlarged the time machine to get away from the bird. Hold on, Goober, hold on!
Has anyone seen Goober? Go! Well, I guess it's just my family then. Let's go!
Goober, quickly, get inside! The water is rising!
Oh, phew. Children, we are headed back home. Let me just recalculate the machine to present time. Oh no!
Go?
Pa, what's that, lad?
I have a feeling it was our good friend Goober saying goodbye. Have a safe journey, my friend.
Nailed it! Where's my Bible? Quickly.
Here you go, Professor.
It's all the same. We didn't change the story. All is well. It worked, children. Can you believe it? We visited Noah and the Ark and gained first-hand knowledge of what occurred, and it all lined up exactly with the Bible. Believe it or not, we couldn't even mess it up.
Or maybe time itself It's like one giant ball of yarn that's all jumbled together in this beautiful pattern that only God can see. And we couldn't mess it up even if we tried, because even our journey is part of it.
Let's leave this sciencing thing to me. Well, children, that completes our show today. Come back next time as we go back to the basics. One more time to rediscover our favorite children's Bible stories.
Say goodbye, Gertrude. We need to get her a food bowl. What do you think she eats?
Goober, we need to stabilize her legs. She can't just slide around the floor all day. It's not clean.
Wait, what if she eats dust? Then you wouldn't need me to sweep. Oh no, am I still gonna have a job?
Goober, that is crazy. No bird eats dust, at least not this time period. Come, Goober, let's go to the pet store and buy some bird food.
Let's get a puppy.
Goober, we just got the bird. This isn't an animal shelter.